Hello, everybody. My name is Lauren Brendon. I'm the Associate Commissioner of the MIAA, and I'm very excited to be here today with Izzy Sherman from St. Mary's. Izzy, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Izzy. I'm a senior at St. Mary's College. I play soccer and I'm studying business. My concentration is marketing and my minor is fashion and costume.
Being a senior, you have had plenty of time competing in this conference. What are some of your favorite things about competing in the MIAA, and who is your favorite rival?
Well, I love competing in the MIAA and D3 just because I'm able to focus on school while also being in a competitive conference. The MIAA is full of a bunch of teams that are full of great athletes, so it's always a competitive game. And I've really just been given so many opportunities through the MIAA too. It's a great community. My favorite rivalry would probably have to be Kalamazoo. It's always a great game. Like we're both evenly matched teams. We're fairly evenly matched, and it's one of those games where it gets aggressive without getting chippy. Like you still walk away like happy after the game. So
I'm sure you're busy between your studies and soccer, but what hobbies do you have outside of that?
This is gonna sound kind of crazy just because I'm a fashion minor, but I love to like shop or do anything like thrifting wise. That's probably like my go-to whenever I have time is to go thrifting.
As both a senior and captain of the soccer team, how have you seen yourself grow as a leader throughout the last 3 years and now heading into your fourth?
I just feel so fortunate. I've seen myself grow like through my teammates. Like the past and current players have helped me grow into that leadership position to be a captain, learning from past captains or past senior leadership roles and even current ones. There's girls younger than me that are leaders on this team, and I learned so much from them. And I've really just been able to learn how to work together as a team. I consider myself like a fairly independent person, but being on the soccer team, I've learned like, you do have to rely on each other. It's a team sport. On and off the field, we all rely on each other. And I've learned a lot about being there for my teammates as a leadership role.
What do you hope to pass down to your teammates in your final season?
I hope they learn they can rely on each other. It's so important. We get so like there's so much happening when you're in season. You get so worked up, you get so busy, and just being able to rely on each other and be able to recognize when you need someone. We focus a lot on like mental toughness in sports, and I think it's important to be able to rely on each other when you feel like that mental toughness is at its break. That's okay. Like reach out to people if you need it, support each other, and help out one another.
We have actually met before because you had the opportunity to come to the NCAA convention in Nashville. One of 9 MIAA student athletes who were selected to, attend our meeting and go to educational sessions. But from your perspective, what was that experience like, and what did you take away from it?
Well, first of all, I was so grateful to be chosen to go to that. It was the most incredible experience. You can't recreate something like that. It's such a hectic, like 4 days and learning so much. I was first of all able to meet 8 amazing other athletes in the MIAA. That was an incredible experience. Get to hear their side of things from their schools, learn from them and what their schools are doing. I was also fairly new to being a SAC rep. I had actually gone to one meeting before I went to the was like chosen to go to the NCAA conference. So I learned so much about being a SAC rep, like through others in the MIAA and even other conferences. I was able to learn a lot and bring that back to St. Mary's. And I also learned how to like network in a sports field. I'm fairly interested in working in the sports marketing realm in the future. So it was a great experience for me to get start networking and learn how it's different from like networking for other jobs.
You mentioned that you're a member of SAC. Why is it important to you to represent your peers and give student athletes a stronger voice on campus?
I think it's very important because we do have great coaches here at St. Mary's to go to if like we need something, but they're already busy themselves, so there's only so much they can advocate for us. So being able to be a voice for the team is incredible, like to give student athletes here at St. Mary's more opportunities to kind of get things done. It's it's just a great feeling to know that like I can be a voice. I'm so grateful that like I was chosen because the student athletes voices matter, whether it's like a quick pick me up event, if things are getting a little hectic in the school year or whatnot.
What stack initiatives are you looking forward to most on your campus this year?
A current initiative we're working on and I'm really excited for is we're creating merch for the student athletics here at St. Mary's. As a fashion minor, I'm very excited for this. I'm like really into this project. And another initiative we're looking to do is have events where we're integrating the teams with each other. We've had like events before, but typically it's fall sports, winter sports, spring sports, all separated. So we're looking to get to know the other athletes on other teams. And I think for the underclassmen, especially, it's going to be a great way for them to meet other student athletes. You usually don't run into if you're a fall sport, you really only run into the fall sports when you're in season. So I'm really excited for that.
With a business major focused on marketing and a minor in fashion and costume, what excites you most about combining those interests in your future career?
I still am undecided if I want to incorporate the fashion. Whether I do or not, I've learned so much about like being creative and marketing through that minor. So even if it's not fully incorporated, it has been a great way for me to learn how to be more creative, touch into that creative side. And I'm sort of leaning more towards finding a job in sports marketing. So I'm really excited to be able to, since my degree is my main major is business management, I'm excited to integrate that with marketing. I think it'll help me be more organized and understand more of a background of what's going on when it comes to marketing.
What would you say your dream job is right now?
Dream job, like down the line, would be like marketing for any NFL team or WNBA team. Those are my two top. It'd be a dream.
So, reflecting on your time at St. Mary's, how has being a student athlete shaped you, and what lessons will you carry with you after graduation?
Being a student athlete at St. Mary's has been one of like the most defining moments of my college experience. I've been able to learn so much that I wouldn't have learned outside of being a student athlete. And that's because of the teammates around us, the coaches, the staff. You're able to learn a lot more through them. One of the biggest takeaways is teamwork and accountability. I've already touched on it a little bit, but just being there for each other and relying on each other is very important. And I think that's a skill that should be carried on with me after graduation. You can't do everything on your own. And it's probably why I'm so interested in sports marketing. I'm like, how do I do something without a team around me? Like, I'm just so reliant on people like motivating me and making me work harder. And the accountability aspect, just balancing schoolwork, extracurriculars, and a sport is a lot. The D3 experience is great because you are able to do all of that. You have free reign to do more than what most would as a student athlete. But on top of that, since you can do more, I have like picked up more things along the way, but just keeping myself accountable and making sure I get things done each day has helped me. It's going to help me in the future. Like, I do think carrying on with that after graduation, I'm going to be able to grow more through that.
So, you had the opportunity to study abroad in Greece over the summer. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Yes, I'm so glad I was able to go to Greece this summer. The program is 2 weeks long, and we went to 8 different towns within 2 weeks. It was the most incredible experience. The two professors that took us were incredible. We really were like thrown into some towns where they spoke zero English, and our professors were able to like help us. But not knowing what someone else was saying, you had to rely a lot on body language and like learning other people's culture. It was just an incredible experience to be able to fully be immersed in another culture, let alone, I mean, it was Greece. It was so beautiful. We went all around the mainland into all these different towns. It was a religious course, so we were able to learn about the history and religion of Greece. Went to so many different monuments that were absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. But my favorite takeaway from the Greece trip was being fully immersed in their culture. You were able to learn so much, meet so many incredible people in the towns we visited. There was not a single rude person. I mean, everyone was just so incredibly sweet. It was amazing. There was no I tried to learn as much Greek as I could. It was probably terrible, but I did my best, and it was just so sweet to see like I was trying my best, and like the people there, like they knew I was trying and they appreciated that. So it was such a beautiful moment. I would not have I would not take that back for anything. It was incredible.
What was your favorite food that you tried there?
That's impossible. All the food was amazing. I've never had such great food. I'm gonna have to say a gyro. Just a gyro there is so different. It's incredible.
So I like closing out each interview with a fun question. What is your favorite fall activity?
Fall is my favorite season, so picking one is like impossible. I'm gonna have to say like taking walks because the leaves are falling. It's so beautiful, like different colors. And walking from St. Mary's to Notre Dame, the walk is like impeccable. Like it's so beautiful. So I'd have to say going for walks in the fall. The weather is perfect, perfect little chill. I could walk in a sweatshirt and be comfortable. Really, anything fall. I love it all.
I love that. Well, Izzy, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today, and best of luck to you and your team the rest of the season.
Thank you. I really appreciate this interview.